position similar, maybe not from pregnancy. I got the okay from my doctor to work out. Fantastic. I was thrilled, ran home. You guys have your routine. I put on my workout clothes, went down to the gym, got everything set, my workout mix, my my favorite weights, everything, and I looked in the mirror at this completely unrecognizable person, and I was absolutely paralyzed. And I didn't know where to start, and I didn't know what to do, and for the first time in my life, all the clients that I had been training and telling them, just do it, and throwing a bunch of phrases and mantras out there, I was stuck. I felt stuck. So I needed help, and that's when I discovered Lose It. Technology was going to take my hand and guide me until my willpower kicked back in. And little did I know, the two actually go hand in hand. And I loved this app immediately. It was like a new twist on food tracking. They didn't know me. I didn't know them. I talked about it on the Today Show. Anytime I love something, I have so much passion for it, I was like, I love this app. This app is great. Because Lose It turned it into a game for me. Competitive challenges where you partner up and you earn points in these games based on food logging, vegetable consumption, how often you work out, how often you fill out your profile, how often you weigh in. You get points and you compete with other players on a team. And suddenly, I was losing weight and not trying to. And it was a byproduct of a game I was playing. And I had these crazy kids with a crazy job and a crazy life, and this helped me get through all of that in the healthiest way possible. Tracking what you eat is game-changing. It is. It's taking everything that goes in you and looking at it on a piece of paper so you could see. Because sometimes without seeing it, we're just popping crap in our mouth all day long, right? But I was really, really on board with this, so much so that I wrote a book about small, fun, bite-sized daily changes you can make every day without realizing you're making changes. I give you one every day, and after 30 days, boom, you've changed. You're a new person. It's called Thinner in 30, and food tracking was a very, very big part of it. So here's an example. My best friend at NBC, the guy in the middle there, is Lester Holt. He's now host of NBC Nightly News. Lester and I did a 30-day food diary before I introduced him to Lose It, where we would track all our food and email it to each other at the end of the night. He loved the idea, was totally on board. We were ready to go. The only rules, eat food, log food, email to me at end of night. Like for a guy that gets directions left and right, I felt like that was really easy. So first 5 days, he's emailing his food log, and this guy is scarfing down creme brulee like it is going out of style. It was dinner, dinner, creme brulee. Dinner, dinner, creme brulee for 5 days. Meanwhile, he got my food diary, and at the end of each one, it was fresh fruit. Loserville, I get it, but that's what I was eating at the time. Suddenly, on day 6 for Lester, fresh fruit. I never told him to do anything differently. It's just he was tracking his food. He was holding himself accountable. It's called accountability. My best friend Marnie, over here on the right, same thing. We'd start competing with each other, logging food, playing those challenges I was telling you about. Over a course of a year, Marnie lost 35 pounds. I lost all my baby weight, and suddenly, according to that picture, we were able to jump 12 feet in the air. So Lose It never talks about that. But why? Accountability. So now Lose It asks, if logging food is so effective, how do we make the process even easier? And you may be asking yourself, well, why does it even need to be easier? Here's the problem. I don't always remember to track. I'm busy, like the way you're busy, like busy, 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 right? 2 kids under age 3, madhouse at home. My partner Steph travels a ton. I'm working, I'm training, I'm navigating New York City. That kind of busy. As hard as I try, life gets in the way, and I forget to search for and record the foods on my plate. The number one reason people on a diet stop tracking their food is because, why? Because it's a pain in the ass. Nobody wants to do it. I don't want to do it. Writing down or typing into a phone, it's a pain in the ass. I don't want to do it, and you don't want to do it. What's not a pain? Taking your phone, we all have one, snap a picture of your food. People love taking photos of their food, whether it's whatever, tomato soup with creme brulee shaped like basil in a perfectly symmetrical circle, whether it's that, which it very well could be, or whether it's, say, a cupcake that says that 79% of millennials share photos online and 57% of them post what they eat on social media. Taking pictures of your food is easy. Why? Because we're already doing it. We're basically already doing it. So basically what this is called is a feature that Lose It introduced. It's called Snap It. And Snap It will basically take what you're eating without you having to do any of the work and log it right into the app for you. So Lose It figured it out and came up with Snap It, and it is fairly self-explanatory, but in case it isn't, let's show you this little video right here.
Snap it.
Track it.
Snap it.
Track it.
Snap it.
Track it.
Snap it.
Track it.
Introducing Snap It by Lose It. Now tracking your food is as easy as snapping a picture. Snap it, track it, lose it.
See, you get what's happening right there, right? You just take a picture of your food, and then Snap It recognizes, even if it's a salad with multiple ingredients or a sandwich with multiple layers, and they immediately enter it into your log. That's it. If not, it'll ask you a question or two just to make sure that you got it right. And this has been a game changer, not just with me, but with my clients. I can't look over my clients' shoulders 24/7, my friends' shoulders, my family. Food logging is the only way I know that they're doing it right. It's the only way that you know that you're doing it right. And now I no longer get complaints about forgetting, about manual labor, about including every last M&M because you're taking a picture of it. All right, so let me show you basically an example. This was my day the other day, my actual day in pictures. So for breakfast, egg whites, avocado, sprout bread. Snap It gave me 3 choices per bread. I picked the right one. For a snack, apple and almond butter. Snap It asked me if I like almond or peanut. I said almond. Now Snap It knows moving forward it's most likely going to be almond butter. I just clicked and there it is. Lunch was salmon on a salad with light dressing. Snap It nailed it. This is the second half of my day, another snack, dinner, piece of cake to log my food, piece of cake to track my caloric intake, piece of cake to monitor my clients when they're logging everything. I'm in the mood for a piece of cake right now. I should have used a different metaphor. That was weird. So this is like basically the Shazam of food tracking. I love it, I use it, and I would definitely recommend it. Taking pictures of my food actually helped me slow down, not eat as much as fast. Taking a picture of my food helped me realize I wasn't always balancing my plate. Sometimes my plate was too white, sometimes my plate was too brown, like I needed some more color, I needed some more green. It really helped me add some vegetables, some protein, everything right into my dish. And basically the most important thing, taking a picture of my food, was fun and it was also easy. Because at the end of the day, we walk around and we do a million different things and we try to have 1,000 different apps and all the gadgets and everything, but what we really want is for life to be super, super easy and simplified. And we race towards overcomplication, but we really all just want to make things as easy as possible. I mentioned briefly earlier I started a live streaming show. It's called The Jenna Wolfe Show. Every day we simulcast live across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and YouNow. Why would I leave something as big and beautiful as the Today Show to do this? Because the entire world walks around with a smartphone. Not a TV, not a computer, not a DVD player, a smartphone. And in 5 years, this is all we're going to be getting all of our information on. I'm absolutely convinced. That's what we're going to be watching, and that's why I wanted to get on this early. In a few years, it's just all going to be live streaming content. And I've worked with a lot of clients, all with different goals, all with different interests, all with different backgrounds, shapes, and sizes. What do they all have in common? They all walk around with a smartphone. God bless you. The easiest, cheapest, and most accessible way to lose weight is right in your pocket. It really is. It's right there, the phone that you carry every day. I thought that I knew absolutely everything there was to know about healthy eating and about a healthy lifestyle, but after learning how to use Snap It and working with the guys at Lose It, I realized I basically was wrong. Apps like this, like Lose It, are proving that consumer technology that is fun, engaging, and easy to use are the most powerful and impactful ways to tackle the obesity epidemic and promote healthy behaviors. Why do I care so much about this? Why is this a big deal? Why am I even out here? Because this is the only thing that matters. The only thing. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is going to. If you don't work, nothing else around you will work. If I sum up absolutely everything I know about health and wellness and fitness, it's this. This isn't dress rehearsal, folks. This is your life. This is you're born into one body, you die in one body, and what you take from birth to the very end is just one body, and the way you treat it is the way it treats you right back. You don't wake up years from now and get to do a do-over, to get your cholesterol down a little bit or deal with your high blood pressure or your bad knees. This is it. This is the life you're living right now. This is your chance to do it right the first time. Technology is now on board with my mantra. They couldn't make it easier for you. Lose It works. Snap It works. Trust me. It's helped me, it's helped my clients, and as we move toward a world where technology is inescapable, as you can see from everything around you, it will undoubtedly help my mom, who has in the past gone to the supermarket on an empty stomach and returned as the proud owner of aisle 4. I want to thank you so much for your time, and if you remember nothing, please remember this with anything, especially this. If you really, really want your life to change, you have to really go out and change your life. This helped me change my life. So thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you, Jenna.